What's up, Ice Angler Nation? Jarrid Houston, Clam Pro. I want to talk to you about the ice shelter that works best for me.
Hey, this is Keith Kavajecz.
Hey folks, Pat Kalmerton.
Hey guys, we're the Wittstruck Family, the ice house that works best for our family.
And the ice fishing shelter that's right for me.
And the ice fishing shelter that I prefer the most is the X200 Pro Thermal. For a couple reasons. Just the durability of it. A lot of times we're traveling long distances, I want something strong. And then when I get there to catch the fish, I want to be comfortable too. Heavy fabric, 1800 denier, awesome features, keeps you warm, a lot of room to move around, catch big fish, and it keeps you comfortable all day long.
The ice house that works best for our family is the X600 Thermal Ice House. The reason why I enjoy the hub shelter so much is because it stays warm all day and we can spend all day out on the ice whether the fish are biting or not.
I love this shelter because I have my own space. I don't need to sit next to my brother or my parents, and I just kind of get to do whatever I want, whatever I feel like.
I like the ice house because when I am fishing and I outfish my dad, I have enough room to set the hook.
I enjoy the 94 square feet. We can all have our own corner, use our Vexilars without any cold interference. The ice fishing shack that works best for me is definitely, hands down, by far, the X300 Pro Thermal. The reason that this shack works the best for me, it's big. It is durable, has 1800 denier on the outside, extra insulation to keep me nice and warm on real cold days, has a white tub that can see a lot of things, 1 1/4 inch tubing. So my hands, when they are cold, when I'm coming back inside, I can operate them pretty easily. Has nice big windows all the way across so I can watch my tip-ups while I jig. I'm in Wisconsin, we have a lot of lines. That thing is just, I tell you what, if there's a shack out there that I'm going to in my garage to go fishing, it's X300 Thermal.
And the ice fishing shelter that's right for me is the C560. The C560 hub shelter is a 7.5 by 7.5 four-sided hub shelter. It's lightweight, durable, and affordable shelter that fits 3 to 4 people, packs small, packs light, easy if you're walking out on foot, you don't have a snow machine, you're dragging it out on a sled, or you can even carry it.
I want to talk to you about the ice shelter that works best for me. That is the Nanook XL Thermal. Brand new for 2019-2020. We got an ice shelter, still the #1 selling ice shacker for a 2-man in the market. It is now 15% larger. It's got 8-inch height difference, it's got 5-inch more depth difference, and 20% increased on the footprint, except for the footprint size stays the same. It's got a lot of bells and whistles. The thing is awesome, and I want you to check it out from Clam Outdoors. I think you're gonna love it.
And I wanted to talk about one of my favorite shelters, and that's the Legend XL Thermal. Now the thing I like about this one-man shack is that first of all it's very light, so I can fish at early ice, or when the ice isn't so good, I can basically pull it out by hand, but yet it's tough and durable enough that if I want to put like a pro hitch on it and drag it out behind a sled during the season, I can do that too. The reason I like this one-man shelter is even though it's a small footprint, pulling it behind myself or whatever, it fishes really big. And what I mean by that is when you pop it up, you actually extend some poles and you have a very, very tall shack in there. And the reason that I like that is not so much so I can stand up, it's so I can fish better. Many times when you're ice fishing, you gotta work the bait up, you gotta move the fish up, you watch it on your depth finder, and they can hit it very high when you're high up like this. You gotta have still room to set that hook. So even though it's a one-man shack, it fishes really big and lets me put a lot of walleyes on the ice.